Hello everyone and welcome back again in the new algorithm of a decision trees data mining approach using GIS data in our environment. In this video we will talk about C5 package for decision tree, or as they call it C5.0. This package is a C5.0, it's extension for C4.5 algorithm, and it's deal with the categorical data, factor data like 0, 1 or yes or no, and we introduce what we mean about categorical and regression model in the introduction inside this course. If you are familiar with the previous video, you can skip the data preparation. If you are coming to the for first time to see this video, we will start by creating a directory, and then we try to set our directory environment working directory. Then we are introducing our library inside this working directory. Then we can save whatever we are downloading from the package. Then later we can save it as a pen drive and we can take it wherever we want. And also if you like to run the model offline. Okay, so I'll just go quickly for the newcomers. So this is our working directory. We are giving the extension on the library. Also we read our data, our training data. We explain how we created before. So we have export the data from ArcGIS into a folder my data as a TIFF format, and then we resampled all of the layers to have the same raster size, pixel size, and the raster coverage or the extent, and then we save those resampled into a resampled folder with the new names. Now in order to read the data, we will list all the data inside the resampled data. Then we want to make sure what kind of data we have inside this resampled data, and then we try to read. If you want to check your data, here we are working in 0 and 1, and if you like to check also your rasters, so you are working on slope, you can, it will take some time to plot the slope for you, and then after that you can just want to check that you can also overlay your training data. You can add it here, and then you can see the legend that there is overlap, but because our data is a very small amount of data, so we won't able to recognize them. You just notice that in the legend here it's confirmed that we have the data. So now we stack the files in one file, then that it will represent our training data. So we will stack all of the data inside the resampled data, and we give a name for stack using the stack function. We will read it, and then we will check the head of the stacked file. We see all the data now together with the no data also. So we will read the data. We will remove the no data using value table no data on it, reading it again, and then like we just copied it. Okay, we just copied it to a different folder, and then we omit, and this after that we will try to check our omitted table. Okay, so this is the new values. Now we see there is a column name. You can change it to, and now the training data give a value table. It's our training data, and then if you like to change the name of training to training points. Sorry, I'm moving fast here because already you can check the previous video. It has the full description of every step in detail, and in this step we try just to convert this table to data frame. Okay, now we try to read the testing data. Testing data is as a CSV data, different from the training. Training we created from stack of TIF image, but testing, it's already done with using ArcGIS software. So here we convert it into CSV. So again, we are reading our CSV, and this is the heading, and you can see there is a different names with the training data, so we need to change the column to make everything follow the same names. So head, again, testing data, you can see now the variables are the same names, and the training testing points here. So this is the dimension, check the dimension of training and testing on the summary, and this is STR. So you can see here we have a numeric. So whenever you try to run the model, we start to install the package, install the C5 package. After you install it, you read it. I already installed it here in my library, that's why I need to install again. And then now it's okay already. We here the string. Okay, this is the function of run the C5.0. So we are just giving it a model of C5.0. This is the function here, C5.0 as factor, again, because it's taking only factor data as we mentioned. Training data, okay, then dash using all the factors, okay. So some of you maybe try to use just specific variables. Okay, you can choose specific variables. I'll try to show you here how to use specific variables. For example, in DBI, you have elevation, because I'm stupid B. It's out of my keyboard now. Okay, so then install it and then read it. This one, it will let you zoom for any sort of nodes. So just first define your function and give your tree. This is a C5 here. You just put your tree here and then plot it. So we read it. Then this is our tree. Yes. Plot start from node 2. See, it will just focus on node 2. This is the entire tree. If I said node 1, it will give everything. Node 2, it will just zoom on this area. Yeah, because it's already just 2 nodes. Okay, to check the model performance. Okay, running with the training data. Yes, already we saw this one in the summary. This is the table also we saw in the summary. Now we want to use the accuracy using the predicting data, the testing data. In the summary, we see here the misclassification. How much? 48. If you compare this one with the tree model, and the tree model show us more error. Okay, so almost here we reduce the error. So if we just, that's mean our accuracy for this model, it's almost 52. Okay, so the accuracy now increased. Using the testing data or using C5.0. So nice model. Actually, you can see here all the importance. You can see a very nice tree. You can just export it. C5.0, nice, fast, quick, and comprehensive, and it's do quite well with the prediction of your trees. Thank you very much, and please, for any questions, just leave a comment. And this is Omar Al.